Hi, hey, ho. It's good afternoon from London, England. Or is it good morning? Or is it good evening? From London, England to wherever you're watching around the world. Before I start off, smash the thumbs up like button. Smash the share button, yeah? Left, right and centre galore. Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this video. Can you ask them to leave their opinions, their views, their thoughts, etc. in the comment section below. And one more thing, do help me to subscribe to my channel. That's DLG Reppin. Another 894 subscribers to go, and then I'll be 1,000 up. And I'll be looking forward to doing some live streaming with you guys. So I'd appreciate if you can help me subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much. Anyway, this is my review of Newcastle United 0 Arsenal 2, and welcome to DLG Reppin, my channel, my time, my video. So it was a comfortable afternoon for the Arsenal. Mohamed El Neni had a reasonable good game. He had a steady game, should I say. It was a good strike, but for me, the goalkeeper, Dubravka, has got to put his hands on that and save it. Excuse me. He's got to save that. But nevertheless, it was a good win for the Arsenal. Yeah, it was a dominated performance, which was comfortable and a professional job done. Thought in the second half we were in control like we were in the first half, and we continued to do the professional job and we did not let our guards fall. Matt Ryan was so commanding. You know, he controlled his penalty area. He gave the reassurance to the defenders in front of him that this is what he intends to do. When he told them to push up, yeah, he tells them to push up. And he knew when to go long, and he knew when he gets the ball at his feet, he's only going to find the red and white shirt. So for me, overall, it was a good all-round performance. So without further ado, let's get into the player ratings. Matt Ryan, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was superb all game. He only had to make one save where it was more or less straight at him and he had to tip it over the bar. But I think it may have been going over, but Matt Ryan couldn't take any chances, so he had to make some good saves. And dealing with crosses, low and high crosses, I thought he was superb, the way he dealt with his crosses. And you know what? He makes me less nervous than Bird Leno, if the truth be told. So I'm going to give him an 8. Right back, Bellerin. Without being spectacular, he did a steady job. Defensively, he didn't have so much work to do. Offensively, he came forward in the first half and he whipped in a wicked cross that led to Aubameyang mishitting his effort and El Neni smashing the ball from 20-odd yards out, where it was savable for the goalkeeper. Nevertheless, he did that part of his job well. I would give Bellerin a 6.5. David Luiz, I thought he was quite solid, ruthless in the air, as he is, commanding, and the way he plays the ball out from the back, it's superb. The technique is superb from how he plays the ball at the back. I mean, that's superb technique from David Luiz. Overall, he's a vocal guy at the back, and for me, I'll give him a 7. Gabriel Magalhaes, yeah, for me, he showed me why he should be in the first 11 and why Arteta should have more confidence in him starting that game against Villarreal. Nevertheless, I'll give him a 7. Left back, standing in left back, Granit Xhaka. I didn't think he was too bad. You know, he had an effort in the first half, which was well saved by Dubravka. Defensively, well, it wasn't too bad. I didn't think he had much to do. Offensively, he didn't really get forward as much. And when he did, he kept the ball as simple as possible. All right, it was going backwards, but you can see there is an issue there where he is not a left back. What would I give Granit Xhaka? I'm giving him, without being too outstanding, I'm giving him a 6. In the midfield area, the two in front of the 4. Mohamed El-Neni, that's a really steady game. Didn't lose too many passes. And, he was very sensible when passing the ball forward. And as long as he picked out a red shirt, I was happy with that. Other than that, he was very steady and covered a lot of ground, as he always does with his fitness. 7 for El-Neni. Dani Ceballos, well, hopefully it's the last time we'll see him playing for Arsenal, because he has made it clear that he prefers La Liga than the Premier League. Other than that, I'm just going to give him a 6. He wasn't bad, but he definitely wasn't spectacular. I thought he was, at times, he was a little bit above average. Nothing special as such, and there is nothing special about Dani Ceballos other than he plays for the most successful European club in football. So Real Madrid are that, but for me, he can go back to La Liga. Let him have a 6. The attacking 3, Willian, he wasn't exactly great, and he doesn't look like he's interested at times. That's the body language I get, or maybe that's the impression that I get. He was not too interested, but when he did get the ball, he showed glimpse of what he can do on his day and what he's really capable of doing when he's on form. Other than that, average 5. Excuse me. Odegaard, if we're keeping it 100, not his best game, but for me, you could see why the players around him would like to give him the ball, because he's capable of a magic pass. But for me, he tried to play one of those through balls on a number of occasions. But for me, I didn't think he played one through ball at all. Not one through ball got to, let's say, Aubameyang, and I'll come on to Aubameyang in a minute. But for me, maybe a 6 at best. Martinelli, this guy was absolutely excellent. He took on his defender, gave Jacob Murphy problems in that first half with his pace and his directness, and he carried on in the second half. For me, I'm giving him an 8. And he assisted Aubameyang for that goal. So overall 8, and my man of the match personally. Aubameyang, he got involved in the game a little bit more than that I wanted him to do. That's something that I would like him to do, should I say. Let me word it out properly. That's what a striker does, really. He's in the box to score goals, and he took his goal nicely, and I'm going to give him a 7. Who came on? David Luiz was injured up until that point. Chambers came on early in the second half, and I thought he was very steady. I think him and Magalhaes could have a good partnership, once they start to communicate a lot more. And I'm sure they may communicate in training, and that can only be a wonderful thing. But for me, him and Chambers and Gabriel Magalhaes, they looked solid together. I will go with Chambers on Thursday, and I think with Chambers coming in, I'm going to give him a 6. Who else came on? Not Partey. Pepe. He came on. yeah, he was. I suppose he was a little bit direct at Newcastle. I think he didn't have too much time to make an impression, and yeah, it was just getting the ball out to him, and he didn't see much of the ball. Standard 5. Mm, I think we only made 2 substitutes in that game, and I'll be happy with. I think it's 2 substitutions. If we made more than 2 substitutions, my viewers, please leave it in the comment section below. Mikel Arteta, he got the shape right. It was a comfortable afternoon. Newcastle didn't really threaten us as such. St. Maximin looked like he was the only one who's going to cause us a bit of problems with his directness and his amazing speed. But other than that, yeah, we weathered the storm on him. I thought the shape was right. Tactically, yeah, he got the balance right to an extent. But it was enough to do the job, so I'm going to give him a 7. I'll let him off with a 7. Come Thursday night, I'll tell you what, if we don't make the Europa League final, that's his last game for Arsenal. I'll be expecting to hear on Friday morning that he has been sacked by Arsenal Football Club. Or one of my mates WhatsApp me or text me, etc. or DM me to say that he has been sacked by Arsenal Football Club on Friday morning. I'm going to let him off with a 7. The referee, I'll just give him a 6. I suppose he allowed the game to flow. There wasn't a bad tackle that he had to book a player for. I think he booked a couple of players, and rightfully so. There was no controversial moment. No talk of VAR. Thank goodness. Well, when I say no talk of VAR, for the negative reason. So thank goodness on that. I'll give him a 6. So that concludes my player ratings, my substitutions, and management and the ref. So this is the end of my video. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Once again, I'd like to say thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as always, without fail, and last but not least, thank you for putting up with me. You know what you have to do. Smash the thumbs up like button. Smash the share button, yeah? Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this video. Share it with them. Tell them what I'm all about. Here I am. Oops. On the screen here. Here it is. Delhi, London, Guna, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Short for DLG Reppin. Your opinions, your thoughts, etc. Flood it all in the comment section below. And last but not least, smash that subscribe button to DLG Reppin. Left, right and centre. Galore and abundantly, as well as passionately. I'm out of here and I'll be back later on this evening. And I do mean that. Otherwise, take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Be good to your relatives and friends. And stay safe. Peace again, love again, and bless again. As always, my usual 3. I'm summing up this video. This is the end. Be nice.